Hey Internet, RJ. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning into this show today. Now, in today's episode, we're here with Old National Bank, who is up to $650 up for grabs for us in a checking account offer. So in typical fashion, we'll break down this offer, terms and conditions, requirements, eligibility, everything you need to know to make Old National's money become your money. So of course, that sounds interesting to you. Go ahead, press the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Now, as always, you have a direct offer link down below, not a referral, simply get you where you need to go the fastest, as well as a blog post. Now, it's telling you up front, continuing with our tradition of that, this is not nationwide, so we'll jump ahead slightly. This is only in a select few states, unfortunately. You're looking at Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, shout out, and Minnesota. However, this is one of the higher offers I've seen from them. I tried it myself, so I figured for those in the area, it'd be worth a video on. So couldn't find anything else to talk about. So there you have it. We will, of course, do our full eligibility section. Just trying to tell folks earlier in the video so you don't waste your time. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Let's take a look at the offer itself and go through like normal. So here you have it, Old National Bank, and I don't know if they're going with the name, Old National. We got some old folks hanging out with their dog, but you get that kind of good life, in the later years if you've been a good bank bonus hunter for all those years. Just sit back and enjoy the spoils of your pillaging. So good for them. And if you do scroll farther down the page, there are even more happy people. So check all around. Good job, Old National Bank. Promo material passes. Now, what do you need to do here to be like these folks? Well, you've got to choose your own adventure path. So open a new checking account. Direct deposit totaling $3,500 for 3 consecutive months after opening, and set up online banking. Now, open a new checking account as well. You only get to do one of these, but it's $300 if you direct deposit, totaling $1,000 for the first 3 consecutive months after account opening. So basically, either $3,500 per month for 3 consecutive months in direct deposits, or $1,000 for 3 consecutive months. Either one. You got to set up online banking. They really want you to do that. Now, it's worth noting here on the start time, the qualifying minimum direct deposits must be made to the new account for 3 consecutive calendar months, beginning in the calendar month following the calendar month in which the new account was opened. So the way I read that is, if you open it in February, starts in March. Just keep an eye on that. And then they do tell you the bonus posts 130 days after account opening, which would be basically, and you're doing this for about 120 days round trip if they're not counting the first month. And this is going to be valid through June 2nd of 2025. And there you go. Just like that, you are well on your way. So overall, not too bad. It really just depends on how much is a reasonable amount of direct depositing. So I tried, we'll talk about it, did not get in, so I haven't seen a ton of data points on these guys. I don't know what works and doesn't work as a direct deposit. I would assume you could probably get by using Wise or a business account. Novo, Amex usually works, something like that. But overall, for a direct deposit bonus, I don't think this is too bad at all. So we'll just keep going trucking here, doing the eligibility, fees, and closure, and put it all together next. And here you have it. As we teased out, you're not nationwide, but you're Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, and Minnesota. Now, you can't have had an account within the last 12 months. They do give you 2 options for checking. I just cut out the other one because this is the cheaper one that you want. They call it OMB, Everyday Checking, about $7 monthly fee. It's avoidable with one of the following. $500 monthly direct deposit, which, congratulations, for the first 3 months at least, you'll do that no problem on either tranche. $500 minimum balance, $1,500 combined balance, of course, if you're active duty military. So really, you're talking about once you're done with your direct deposits, leaving $500 over there until the bonus posts, and then you keep account open for 120 days, which is actually 10 days shorter than what they say the bonus will take to pay out. So should be no issues there all around, which, it's nice when things match up like that. And there we go. That's what you need to know. So a few things here. Again, there are 2 checking account options. I wouldn't worry about the more expensive one. I've applied for this 2 or 3 times, and I get denied. They're very check sensitive. Annoyingly enough, the application does let you go all the way to the end, put in your funding and all that, and then it denies you. Now, I've also read that these guys will deny you in branch as well, which doesn't happen too often. It's happened to me once. Actually, the other day, I went to a local credit union who kept denying me, and I actually got denied in branch, and they handed me an adverse action letter. I just told them to keep it because I have a ton of those already, and that was that. There are Old National branches around me, like 1 or 2 that I could get to within maybe 25 minutes, but because I've already read that they deny in person because of checks, I probably wouldn't bother. So, I still think it's worth a shot, but again, very check sensitive. They've denied me a few times. But overall, as I said, I do think this is a very good bonus because it's just direct deposits and there's no lockup as well. That to me says good. And then 650 is one of their higher ones, I believe. I don't keep an eye on it enough to know if this is their highest ever, but 650 is up there. Granted, they do want quite the commitment, but overall, don't think this is bad. Oh, actually, just a fun story. I do have an Old National debit card because I did get in one time, and then later they came back and shut down the account a day or two later. So ever since then, they don't even let me in at all now. So I do have a debit card to my name, if nothing else. But really, that's what you need to know about these guys. So let's hit the summary slide, then plug some stuff to bring us home. And here we have it, as we said. It is Old National Bank. Could consider this an avenge me scenario. ONB everyday checking is the one you want because that's got the lowest fee. Your locations, again, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, and Minnesota. Payout either $300 or $650, depends on how hard you want to go here. Requirements, again, for the $650, direct deposits totaling $3,500 for 3 consecutive months after account opening. For the $300 tier, direct deposits totaling $1,000 for 3 consecutive months after account opening. So same thing, same exact count. The only thing that changes is the amount of the direct deposits. Yes, there are fees, but they are avoidable. You will avoid them for the majority of the time simply doing the bonus requirements. And as we said, you can keep the account open for 120 days, which is fine because they say they're not going to pay out for 130 days anyway, so no real conflict there. And just like that, you are at least $300, maybe even $650 richer, plus you've avenged me, hopefully. But if this one is not for you or they cut you down in battle, check out profitablecontent.com, which is the channel's blog, always linked down below for you and on the channel homepage, where of course we're posting news stories, we're posting plenty more bank promotions, many of which hopefully are a lot less check sensitive than this, and of course we have credit card offers as well. In addition to that, maybe you'd like to become a channel member. That's a Discord server shared between this channel and the main channel. Just join on whichever channel is your favorite. It's $5 a month, cancel anytime, but the gist of it is assembling some of the best bonus hunters in the game. To find offers, talk about offers, refer one another, be long-lost relatives when it comes to sneaking into credit unions, things of that nature. But of course, the other benefit is being able to use member referral links in videos and blog posts when applicable. The goal being that the member would make their membership fee back in a referral or two, then anything else on top of that will be extra. Of course, there's no earning cap, but that's the goal overall. Assemble some of the best bonus hunters in the game. We just passed 100 members, about a little under 110, I think, right now. So we definitely love to see you over there. If you are interested, join button will tell you more about it. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for this one. So, of course, if you liked it, drop me a thumbs up down below. If you found it particularly interesting, consider subscribing to the channel because we're posting content just like this every single week on how to make the bank's money become your money, and, of course, every single day over on profitablecontent.com. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you very soon in the next one.